So Mr. Spider Pants is a phenomenon, and basically, how he actually made the video of him actually responding to it is pretty much the worst timing. Because right, the actual drama died out around in 2022. And we're in fact 2025, so 2022, 2023, 2024. So basically 3 years later, he started to bring it back up and actually try to do a response. I feel like as if this was actually the worst way to in fact do it. I feel like as if they just did a response back then, it would have actually fit in, it would have been over, and nobody would be talking about it right now. But Mr. Spider-Pants had to actually talk about it. I don't know why, but he actually had to talk about it. I feel as if there's equal blame in both parts. For example, Elephant was actually in the blame for actually going over sensitive based on grammar and actually convincing the HRs in order to fire the actual account, despite the fact that the account was of course a troll account, but the trolling didn't really start and he basically got demoted immediately because of grammar, showing how insensitive the actual person is. And on that one, it also shows that how basically how immature the actual moderation system is, how immature the moderators are for it. On top of that, right, yesterday I had an interesting conversation with someone where, I kid you not, they loved Verde so much. In fact, they called themselves Verdeans. They literally worshipped Verde, and I was taking the piss out of it, basically, saying like we should actually start a call and worship the gods of Verde. Like, it just basically, right, they said now the whole server is filled with like it's like filled with like all of this. It's literally filled with like everything about the actual situation, despite the fact it happened over 3 years ago and the person actually lied about everything, saying that, oh right, it was all cut out, all the bad things have been cut out, despite the fact Mr. Spidey Pants was literally there to troll. And of course, in order to make a perfect trolling video, you have to show the worst side of you instead of showing the lighter side of you. Like, you have to show the N-word, your racist side, your degenerate side, your okay, remove the furry side, but only the jazz side, like everything. So he actually made an actual response video right now. This actually caused the whole server just to be talking about it. On top of that, this actually caused the Verde game to actually be up in basically in like players, because people were in the game just to talk about the actual situation. And of course, I'm a trainee, but they won't really host any trainings no more, because simply it's over. It's simply over, because what Smarty Pants did was simply put the final nail in the coffin. Because right, cafe games are gonna die out either way, without or without Mr. Smarty Pants. But Mr. Smarty Pants just kind of accelerated it to the point that it was gonna be over when Mr. Smarty Pants released it, showing how insensitive, how very sensitive the actual community of cafe games and the moderation of cafe games actually are. Showing that simply that if you're gonna give an immature girl the power in order to ban someone or kick someone because of grammar reason, you should not have that as an option, because simply the grammar system was there to not to control the people based on what they say, but also just to basically fire them for grammar reason. Like, you can actually get banned for grammar reason if they just simply hate you. And basically, right, she was so immature that she actually lied about it. Basically, he turned a response 2 years ago, but he actually did it. He started doing a response now because of school reason. I actually understand that, because he actually done it for school reason. But I don't know why he had to do it right now, since, well, if it was because of school reason, he could just made a quick response video and published it, instead of actually just leaving it all the way up to now, where pretty much I believe he has normal school and basically where he's actually focused on some other things. It felt kind of like out of the blue. And basically, overall, I'll just say one thing, that is simply, don't respond to anything that's actually gonna happen. Like, I feel as if like you're a degenerate if you're gonna attack him. But like, but yeah, I just feel like as if like the final message is to basically not attack either one. That the girl was of course immature, and they should have done training in order to be mature moderators, or be mature moderators or mature baristas, instead of actually like being the immature person that she was. If there were mature lessons, or in order to teach people how to be mature within the game, it would have gone a lot more better. It would have been a lot more chill. But there was no lessons based on that. It was just simply because how the training was, is that people believe that you should have to take every training seriously. You should, but what they teach you training is kind of stupid. And basically, what I'm just gonna say, right, is that that even in some situations, they will literally pretend to take a screenshot, because they will have trolling role playing, right, where the MRs or HR will pretend to be trollers and shit, and yeah, the stars, these stars would be that'll be counted as an action. So anything within here would be an action. So for example, that's me getting strangled to death. That's in fact an action. Basically, they will type in and then those stars, take screenshot, reports to MR or HR, and that's it. And then you basically pass. Quite simple, really. And yeah, and basically, she actually some people still do that, where they pretend to take a screenshot and do that just to scare them, but in a troller's case, in order to get banned is where you actually accomplished your mission, where you trolled them so hard to the point that you got kicked or banned. Simple as. And I'm just gonna end it off with this, that Verde ain't gonna come back. Verde and all the cafe games related to it ain't gonna come back, apart from Frappe, because I believe Frappe, despite it being extremely popular, it still managed to survive over the years, to the point that it actually survived through all the trolling and everything else, and still exists to this day. And well, I enjoy it. I actually love it how that Frappe still exists to this day, and therefore I support it. And that's gonna be the end of this video. That is basically with Spider-Man's manga, what happened a couple years back, where he should have announced it a couple years back, and where I'll try to defend himself, especially with the actual video, where basically nobody was even gonna talk about it until now, because well, he already published it, and everything beforehand was just it came out of the blue basically. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Say. What is the future of this game in your opinion? I spell opinion. I'm good. We're literally talking to G997 Union. What is the future of this game in your opinion? Coordinator is it a HR? And it's the highest rank ever. There's also an NTL workout just having role to kick people. So, what is the future of Verde? Okay, the voice chat. There's no future! Oh my god! The highest rank said there's no future! There is no future whatsoever! Oh, I knew it! Knew it! That's the final nail in the coffin, man! I gotta record it. Okay. So, guys. So, wait. So, basically, right, we found this executive. Basically, she joined it. She said, there's gonna be a revival.
Oh, and she left.
Yeah, she said there was gonna be a revival based on it. Actually, say it.
Alright, make sure you guys leave a bro fist down there in the chat. Smash that like button with your bro fist right there. Hit that subscribe button and ring that Liberty Bell with your bro fist. Give me a bro fist down there in the chat, boys, as well.
Yeah.
By the way, make sure you hit that like button too with your bro fist. Need all those bro fists, my friend.
This is coming from a viewer that I totally did not kidnap his family with, so yeah, listen.